my channel and I hope you all are doing good. First of all, happy Navratri to all of you. May Durga Ma bless you with all the good things that you wish for. Stay blessed, stay happy and at peace. Moving on, so I have planned to upload 10 Indian festive makeup videos inspired by 10 different Bollywood celebrities, and I haven't pre-recorded any videos yet, but I'll try my 100% to shoot, edit and upload these 10 videos in the upcoming 10 days. So not making any promises because promises hurt, but I assure you that I'll try my level best to do this and to upload 10 videos daily till 10 days. So while filtering down the looks, one thing that I kept in my mind was that the looks should be wearable, be it daytime or night time, on any Indian festive events, be it Durga Pooja or Diwali or Eid. So all the makeup looks that I'll be uploading for the next 10 days hopefully will be wearable and easy to recreate if you follow step by step. I'll be sharing many tips and tricks during the video that will help you to recreate a makeup look that will look good in real life and not only on camera, because that's the reason why you plan to watch a makeup tutorial. So enough with the intro, and I promise my intros won't be long in the next 9 videos. Now let's start this makeup tutorial. So I plan to recreate this very beautiful, natural but classy makeup look. Aditi Rao Hydari often wears a natural look with well-defined brows. Actually, I have observed that her makeup looks, and specifically her brows, have transformed a lot and in a good way since Elton J started working on her makeup look. So as you can see, her skin in this particular look, her base in this particular look is very much natural, and it has that glow from within wala glow, and there are no harsh contour lines, blush lines or highlight. So I'll try to recreate just that. I'm going to start with this primer. You can use any similar product that you have. You don't need to use the same product. I'm using very little amount of this primer and applying it starting from the center of my face where more pores are visible and more facial oil is produced, and then moving outwards. Then I applied whatever was left all over my face. Moving on to the foundation, I'm using Bobbi Brown Moisture Rich Foundation as it's not heavy and is easily buildable. Use your favorite foundation, but make sure it's not heavy and can be easily blended on the skin. I'm working with very little amount of foundation and applying it lightly onto the areas where I need more coverage or where my skin is pigmented. So I'm applying little quantity and then blending it using my fingers. Tip of the fingers are really soft and don't absorb much product. Also, the warmth from the finger helps in blending. So whenever you need to blend little quantity, your fingers can turn out to be a good beauty tool. And I haven't used any extra foundation, and see how the little amount was enough for whole face. If you need more coverage, you can always go for a second layer, but a thick layer at once can turn out cakey. So it's always best to work in multiple thin layers. Now I'm using a buffing brush to blend the foundation even more. Blend nicely using circular motions. This will create a beautiful natural looking base. Now if you want, you can blend further using a beauty sponge for a more natural finish. This way the foundation is almost undetectable. For that glowing from within glow, I'm using this illuminating liquid by COLORBAR, which is a very close dupe for MAC strobing cream. So I took a little amount of this and warmed it up at the back of my hand, and then I'm applying it onto the high points of my face using tapping motion. Do not swipe, as you don't want to move your foundation. Instead, we want it to blend with the foundation and create that very beautiful natural luminous effect. Make sure to use a highlighter without any visible shimmer particles, as that may defy the purpose and will not look natural. We will, however, add a powder highlight in the end to enhance the glow, but that will be very subtle and not very evident, and of course without any visible shimmer particles. Blush, I'm going to use a liquid glossy lipstick as I don't have any cream blusher right now, so jugaad. Anyways, I'm taking very little amount of it on my fingertip, removing extra product and tapping it where my cheeks naturally flushes. A creamy blush, or in this case a creamy lipstick, will blend really well with the foundation and create that naturally flushed effect. A powder blush can be used but is not preferred if you want that dewy natural look. Also, cream on cream is the best combination. Moving on to the concealer, since less is more for a natural look, so again I'm taking very little amount of concealer at the back of my hand and applying it using a tiny brush. I'm focusing only onto the concerned area where I see pigmentation or shadows and blend it using the brush without adding more product. Less product results in less creases. Blend it even more. I'm going over with a sponge and then again with a brush, concealing other concerned areas where I feel more coverage is required, like any blemish or pigmentation that I see. Moving on to the brows, her brows are nicely filled in and is the focal point. So you may want to fill your brows nicely to get a look similar to her. And I decided to go for a brow shape as well, which is straight and pointed at the end with very low arc. I used concealer to hide my extra brow hair that I have and then brushed my brow hair upwards and set it with transparent mascara by Wet n Wild. In real life, however, concealed brow hair may be visible, so you may want to avoid this and just fill in your brows using the brow product that you have in the shape that your brows are originally in. That will look more good. Moving on to the eye makeup. Her eye makeup is a very soft brown smoky eye makeup with a little bit of sheen to it. I'm applying a brown gel liner on my upper lash line and quickly blending it with a dense pointed brush. You may want to quickly blend when using a gel liner. Also applying it to the lower lash line only, not the waterline, and blending it using the same brush. Now I'm using this very pale greyish brown shadow in my crease just to add a bit of depth, not overdoing it. Then I'm taking this beautiful bronzy shimmer shade onto my fingertips and tapping it onto the smudged brown liner. This will add that sheen to the look. Don't go too high. Also adding it to the lower lash line. And now I'm taking some of the shimmer shadow onto the brush and lightly swiping it. I personally love this kind of very subtle brown smoky eyes. It adds a bit of innocence to the face, if that makes sense. Also adding this pale gold shimmer shadow onto my inner eye corners to highlight it, and again it makes the eyes look really bright and awake. Since I'm not going to use fake lashes as Aditi is wearing none, so giving my lashes a good curl and then I coated them nicely with mascara, both my top lashes as well as my bottom lashes. Next, I'm using a setting powder which is finely milled and dusting off the excess amount from top of the brush and then applying it under my eyes and only onto the center part of my face and neck using very soft pressure and applying very little amount of it. Then I'm using this highlighter which is again finely milled and has no chunky shimmer particles and applying it lightly onto the high points of my face. On lips, she is wearing a beautiful peachy nude shade, and to create that I am mixing these two shades. I applied the pink nude shade first very lightly as we don't want much pink pigments, and then topping it with this pale nude lip shade. Both the lipsticks are of same range and does have same texture. Same texture lipsticks blend well together and can be used to create multiple shades. Then I sprayed some Fix Plus to add back the glow, and of course the look is incomplete without the black bindi, so I painted one using eyeliner, and for my hair I braided small side strands just like her and tucked it behind. So this is the finished look. I did one fishtail braid and framed my face with my hair strands. So I really love this look and I think it's very much wearable and it looks really beautiful. So let me know in the comment section below how you like this makeup tutorial. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed watching today's video and this video was useful for you. Also subscribe to my channel so that we can stay connected, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.